Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So we have had an update. We are on version 110, 110, and there's been a few wonderful improvements. There's been a performance increase to make the game run a lot smoother. I wasn't really having issues with the low frame rate, so I don't know, other than when I put many items down at once. So maybe I've just been lucky enough to not suffer from that at all, or maybe people just build cities that are greater than mine. Oh, sorry, towns, not cities. Maybe they build towns that are just far vaster than my one is and close the game down. But performance is good, so I'm happy with that. Just means that we'll never get any slowdowns. The biggest update, which I really am so grateful for, is that apparently now the Steam networks are fixed straight off the bat. Oh, and I can see, yes, I can see the demand in that. I've not put any pipes down yet. Where is it building? It uses my Steam. There it is, and it has Steam power. Yay! No longer having to fix that every time the game loads. Fantastic. A few other localization fixes and pieces, but yes, overall everything is now fantastic. Also, this is a change. The bits now move independent to the blocks. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not. I like it. I think it looks quite cool, actually. I quite like that. I wonder what they sway there. Fine. Well, let's go over to this light over here. Where's our tomatoes and carrots don't really pop out the ground anyway, so okay. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like the whole they shake independent. It's different from a distance. It looks like almost like they're alive. They're moving. Weird as well. So, but no, I like that. I like that. Yes. So what do we need to do this time around? Oh, and also we've had a few new graphics. Look at this. Look at these. These are no longer just see-through and shiny. They're actual now rocks, and I like that. I think that's very good. And I wasn't even aware that they weren't depleted. So might have to do something with that at some point, but yeah, I think all of these have got new textures, new bits and pieces. So yeah, improvements all round. I like this. I like it a lot. Some things are just better. So what we need to do this episode is we need to start off by moving our coal mine and getting this to work again. What I need to do is I need to flatten down this area here in order to smooth things out. So we're going to kill this mine off here for a moment so that I can remove that and then flatten this area out, because I need to flatten it out for when we bring in the rail system. So let's remove that, bring in tool, and can't flatten anything. That's probably because of that. Let's try this again now. There we go. And now, awesome. Right. I want that to be that'll be fine. That'll be fine. The rail system will come in, go around, come back down again here, and then all our bits we put in these three areas here. So we'll have a road that goes off to there as well, I suppose. I'm going to do that there, but not with those, because we don't use those. No, we use those things, and I hadn't reshored. Is that a word? Reshored? I hadn't shored up the bits there, so there we go. Now that all makes sense and looks like it's supposed to be the way it goes. So let's turn this back on. Was it on 3 or 2? Well, it's on 4, but I don't think it needs to be on 4. I think 2 is enough. So there's that one there. Our coal obviously needs to come along and end up here. It needs to go either over or under that, preferably over it. But then our rail system also needs to be doing bits and pieces here. So think I want to nip back one further on. Why can I not do that? Is that for that? Or is it because of the road? It's because of the road. Let's remove the road. Oh, no, that one there. Down. No. No, okay. Remove that road. There we go. Right. And then, oh, the road back in. Like so. There we go. So everything is happy. Everything is awesome. There we go. Right. So for our rail system that's going to come along, we want to come along. That is definitely actually an increase in placing down them blocks. So that performance update did affect me. I didn't think it did. I didn't really think I was being affected in any way by the performance drop, as it were. But well, just there I can see I was wrong. I clearly was. Bring that rail along here. Well, if I'm going to put the things in there, and you've got to go. This will work actually quite well. So if we went this way, along like that with this rail system, and I have just realised that I need to do the coal. The coal is the priority because we run out on the other side. So building this rail system isn't really going to help. Then it needs to get done anyway, so yeah, there we go. So there's the rail system in place, and that will come along and that will put down its goods into 3 different silos here. And then our carts we can move from having to travel all the way down the bridge back into here. So that will help. That will definitely help speed things up. And we could expand this as well further if we wanted to go further out back in. Drawback with going any further out is that I want to connect the coal up. If I put the coal barn on top here, which is what I was thinking. I'm thinking of putting the coal barn up here. So we'll remove that resource. And I'll move our coal barn to here. Then it's kind of I mean, we could take it from higher up and then bring it down. I don't know if we need to extend the rest. I think I'm going to build it as it is, and then if we need to expand the rail, we will sort that out later. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. So what I want to do, I don't obviously want to run it from I could just run it from the centre of the barn, couldn't I? There's no reason why not. Can't do that. That's a no-no. So we want to put in one more at least and have you come along, connect to that. You can't do that because you need to come along further before you drop down. So something like that. No, no, like that. That would work. That would work. It would look a little weird, I think. Oh, that doesn't like it there, so that. Right, well that will work, but if we need to change up anything here, I think we're going to have a rethink on how this works. And what we could always do is bring it up higher and drop it down in between the rails. So if the rails came up to here and along there and back in, this would be above the first rail but below the second one. So yeah, but that re-enables our coal But we do need a mine obviously connected up, because that barn's going to run out very soon. And thinking I'd like to keep it like what this one's got here. We've got pretty much half of it is covered. So if I was to put the mine there, and have this back half, or I mean we could put it there for instance and have side. That would work better. I think the side that would work better. Put it there, and then had this one side covered. We would lose a little bit because of that barn. But I'm not fussed about that. Not fussed about that at all. And we can, I think, just use a chute. If I'm honest with you, I think that would. It should be well enough to cover all that there. Okay, so let's see here. Well, what I want to do is we want to move that road. To start with, we don't need that there anymore because that's in the wrong place. So your road there, road there. So that's the edge of your domains. Remove those and those trees there. Can I plant resources on that sort of a slope? Let's find out. Well, I can't because we don't have any coal. You need speeding up. Why are you so much more efficient? Why are you running faster? You're 325% and you're on 160%. That's why you're not going fast enough to right. Oh, that's interesting. Try pause again there because I thought all my coal was going into one of these houses, but they disappear off of the runs. You don't see them at a distance anymore, which is. Ooh, I wonder if that's a setting that I can. View distance, something like that. Hold on, let's have a look. I've not looked through the new. There are any new settings in here? There doesn't appear to be. No, it doesn't. You can turn off conveyor belt animation. Okay. Okay, right. So that's obviously a way to keep the performance up. That makes sense because I was noticing when I had views like this, it was a little bit laggy. So, okay, fair enough. I just have to make a note of that. Just because I can't see it going does not mean it isn't. So, yeah. Okay, so, right. Coal. Place coal deposit costs 20 red coins. We can put them there. There we go. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So let's remove the depleted deposits that are down here because we're not going to be using them anymore. I'm going to leave those ones. We're going to put in some of these shrines. One there. Yep. One there. And then one there, but that's got 20 coal in it, so we'll leave that for the moment. No shrine in. One in there. Yeah, okay. When that runs out of coal. Okie dokie. And then we need a way to obviously recharge that, which we can do up here. Suppose. Do a pipe. So it's going to be from there to there. you're going to go out to something here. I might actually have this go a slightly different way than what I normally do, so something like that, for instance. Space do I need? I need 3 spaces in between them. That's got a 2, so well, that would work. Yeah, something like that I think would work, because then it's on the flat ground down here. And then obviously we need to build our receiver, which is there, is it? Yes, it is. And our transmitter, which is going to go there. Our recharger. And a couple of metal conveyor belts. So, okay. So, that's technically all in place. Is awesome. So we could right now turn that on. No reason why not. Let's do that. Let's grab how many do you think we need? There, because why not? 8 in the system. Did I put 8 in these other ones? Remember, I think I only put 4 in. I'm gonna put 8 in this one. 8 seems like a good number. There we go. Awesome. Right. Now, as these get depleted, we'll remove these and then do that, and then that will give us a bit of space either side here. I've got 4 running here trying to keep our iron going because our iron was really struggling. In fact, this second one is still struggling to keep up with. It's not getting any real resources. Everything's going into first one, so wow. Okay. We can move these around to add a 5th one to this if we need to. I don't think we do need to though. I think we're okay for that. I think that's alright. This conveyor is blocking up, and it will block up, and it will continue to block up because of me not doing the correct thing. We have not got a grabber on this thing here. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to let that go down, and I am actually going to change this to being the envisionment that I want for the future. So, move those. I'm going to say the train comes there, and I want this to go in between the 2 here. And just looking at it, I realise I can't do it. It's too thin for me to get down and in and not block off this one here, because I'd have to put a slope here. Yeah, I'd have to put a structure, scaffold ramp. I'd have to put one, well, to get it down, I have to put one there, and that will block them off. Right, okay, so not actually doable. Okay, but that's fine because there are means and ways around everything. So if we were to run this back, shall we say, then bring this up there. I think I can probably even go one higher than that, but no, I'm not going to. And then we did this instead. To that, run a ramp like so. That is 1 too high, like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put in some wooden arches. This is very difficult to see, actually. I've got a lot of things all in the same place. I think yeah. those wooden arches actually want to be down a little. There. And there. Yep, I think that is correct. I think that is what we want. Boom. There we go. Okay, so that's going over the top. That's completely over the top. And kind of works. There we go. That's what I do. I actually think for aesthetic looks, I'm going to go down in these and put in the, it looks a bit more like a more substantial bridge, and then put in the blocks on the side. Can't do that there on the way down the slopes though, it won't let you do that. So yeah, I think that makes it look a little bit more sort of substantial. Yeah, and I want to put in again. There we go. Right, okie dokie. And then what we want to do is we want to put in a grabber. That grabber wants to be linked over to this math block over here. That one in there. Ba-bomb. To you. Okay. And then you'll be on until you run out of coal or get below 150 coal or get anywhere near it. And then you will disable it, and then the coal will not end up jumped up on the lines. We do have a corner here, which is, we have two corners, which is going to slow stuff right down. But I can't really do a great deal about that, so yeah. Right, so that's our coal fixed. Our shirts are empty, so let's delete those two wagons that were doing shirts. Don't need them anymore. We've got a wagon there doing necklaces and a wagon there doing warm coats. Don't have any warm coats coming up. Why is this? Because you don't have any wool. You're not getting any wool. You're not getting enough grain because you're producing enough grain. So let's speed you up. Oh. Try and find a nice balance there where it's there we go. So it's using a little bit more than it's producing, which is fine. This is starting to fill up, means this can be increased as well. It's going down slightly now. Awesome. Right, so that's about the right balance, and hopefully that will get this going here and will make things run a bit smoother. We have loads of leather now, which is good. We just don't have wool. I think that's because wool, I think I should have made wool the priority, because I think leather takes longer to make, but well, it takes longer to make, but the resources that are required for leather are, this is difficult to explain. Leather costs more resources to make, but the time's 8 seconds, whereas this is 6 seconds. So really this takes more, because it's, although half the resources, 6 is not half of it. 6 would be 4 seconds would be half of it. So yeah. Why have you've output? Did you use up all your grain? I think you did. I think you used up all your grain. I do know the grain speed has been going through a balance quite a bit, so maybe we are getting to the point where I need to fertilise, which I'm quite excited about, if I'm honest with you. I've not been sarcastic about this over the whiles. It's been, I really wanted to have a use for fertiliser other than just using it as a fuel. To actually have to feed it back to actually the farms to make the farms use things. I like the idea of that. I really like the idea of it being, having to work in unison with everything. So I think let's do that. Let's build along the side here another conveyor belt. Yeah. Then we need at least two. That should still allow things underneath. Yes, it does. Awesome. Right. There we go. Grab it and grabber, and you can be set to the oldie fertilizer, and you can be set to fertilizer 2, and you can go into there. And then if I just tick that automatic thing or click it, because that's what I was getting wrong a while ago and has been pointed out to me. You don't tick the auto recipe, you click the button and it applies everything it wants to. And I don't want the herb, because we don't want herbs. In fact, I'm going to remove that single herb because it's the only one that's in use for it. So we don't want herbs. Okay, auto manage. Herbs, apply fertilizer, apply water. We're not going to get your water, so you are getting water. That's coming out. It does help if you put the conveyor belt facing the correct direction. That's a good start on things, I think. Oh dear. Move those there, because if you turn a conveyor belt on with an item on it, it gets confused. Then you will apply fertilizer, which will slow down your grabbing. So I need to put more people into it. That'll apply fertilizer to all of these, and then it's going to back up for fertilizer because, well, yeah, and the fertilizer increases the growth speed. So that will mean that you'll always have grain, so this should all work pretty well actually. Okay, you're completely fertilised, and we're still getting a couple of fertilisers in. I never did test whether the pastures work faster without the fertiliser capping them out or with. We've probably done that. That's probably something I was going to do it with the things over here, but then we changed it all up. So that's my bad completely. I should have thought about that beforehand. 2 or 3 things doing different things, but I didn't. Okay, right. I'm also going to upgrade this to a magic conveyor belt because I don't think that chute is fast enough. I think a magic conveyor belt can keep up with 7, it just starts to drop. So a magic conveyor belt can keep up with a farm at 525%. Probably 550%. Probably. Because that's just about right. Although it's capped out a little bit. Yeah, that's 550. There we go. 550, and it's just capping out. So that's what it is. But that caps out at 550, and that will keep this full. This is running okay. It's starting to fill up a little bit, but let's find the balance is really where the issue is. And also, something I keep forgetting is you can actually just upgrade pastures. You can make them faster, make them more efficient by upgrading them. So long as they've got the feed in them, which it is struggling for a little bit now, then we are getting warm coats. That is going now, so awesome. So we are getting red coins in, and that's with our coal mine running again now, isn't it? Yes, that would be with our coal mine running. Awesome. The coal mine does not use red coins. Sorry, the iron mine, that was with the iron mine running. What I meant. This is not working because I messed up the line. There we go. Okay. Oh, I need to build a around. Okay, so your sparkling into life. Awesome. Let's plant some more coal around here, shall we? Do coal. Do and yeah, right. Okay, so there we are. Coal mine fixed. Sorted. Now let's actually finish this other rail system off. The rail is done. We didn't put any rail stops in, although we did get a couple of auto rail stops. So we want to go output on you, and output on you, and move those two. We don't want to input anything to those. Not sure. This doesn't really need anything extra, does it? Not running out of flour. Is it running out of flour? What's wrong? We're not getting enough grain? Well, you can't work any faster. Ah, it's not transporting the grain fast enough. That's the issue. You're getting plenty of grain because you're the offshoot going that way. But yeah, you're not getting the grain in fast enough. Okay, well this is another job for magic conveyor belt. Pause this. Who's that? Grabber. And can I now copy grabber and then hold control? It does. Awesome. So not only can you copy buildings, you can copy logic blocks as well, which is going to make life a lot easier. And I really wish I'd have thought about that beforehand. Didn't. What a fool. What a fool. Okay. We'll grab them grain. We'll grab them fertilizer, and now you're actually outputting the fertilizer, the corn grain. That's the word. Wow. You're outputting the grain fast enough to, well, not really keep this running, but fast enough. There we go. You're empty now. Okay, and that's with 10 workers. So I think ironically this needs to be the opposite way now. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it does. It needs to be the opposite way now, just to feed into this a little bit more from this side. Because we're struggling for flour, although I don't like the idea of that going in there like that. Would much prefer that to go. Let's clear out this so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so that way, go that way, and then we go that way. Okay, no, wrong. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't want it to go on the blue one because it's going to slow down the the magic conveyor. If it's got to wait for other bits to go onto it, so that will just feed off into there as well. And that really reminded me of playing Pipe Mania. The whole get the liquid to where it needs to go, and it's really old game, Pipe Mania. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. Probably called many other times back when you had 20 games of the same thing, and they were all called different names. Everyone sort of ripped each other off. Well, not ripped each other off, but everyone sort of borrowed ideas from everyone else, and yeah. Right, okay. You are completely drunk, because I saw that path. I saw that. You wiggled around there, and then you wiggled around here, and then you... Why? Why would you do that? Because you're drunk. That's why. Because you're drunk. Okay. In that case, that's as good a time as any to replace you. So... first and foremost, however, path there, and path there, path there, and one path as well. There we go. Just so our wagons can get to it when they need to. Okay, and then we're going to move this up to... Yeah, we only have 3 at the moment, so I might just put them all one side. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Bump, bump, okay. And we're going to go with medicinal wraps, apple pies, and veggie stew. So we're going to go medical wraps. Keep doing that. Medical wraps. You know what? I'm going to separate them out because I have reason to now. Medical wraps is one, veggie stew and apple pie are food types, so we have a reason to separate them. It makes sense. Apple pie and veggie stew. Ba-bum. Yeah, okay. Then I would like another rail. Stop. 2 and 3, awesome. And then we want some mana carts. Mana carts? Mine carts. Wow. I've gone magic mad. Which way are we going to put? We're going to come down. We come down this way. 1, 2, and 3. You are going to be set to apple pie. You are going to be set to veggie stew. To medical wraps. Awesome. There we go. And we need a way to separate them out as well. Just because. Wow. Can I copy that scaffold ramp? Why I was trying to do that? Being lazy, I suppose. And that one there. There we go. Okay, that will slow them down just to spread them out a little bit so they're not all bunched up. And the main reason I realised that I wanted to do that, to spread them out, is because obviously we have some logic here of them. I don't want the logic to come on and one of the carts go down here that doesn't need to go down here. Because if they're very close together, it might enable it. And see, that was okay because the cart was behind it. But if it was in front of it, then it might enable it and go, oh, actually, I'm going to send 2 carts down here. And then it comes back and goes this way. And then they're kind of always stuck together because I don't have any way to slow them down. Put it in there. I should have put it in there, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. The actual speed filter should be there because if it's all the way down to our right. That'll separate them out of there, but then as they come up and these ones rejoin, it's gonna muck them up, so that will help there. And it can only turn right there as well. It can't turn left, so we're never gonna have to worry about carts getting mucked up. So yeah, they've got 2 speed bumps in them, so yeah, they'll be separated out a little bit more than they used to. But that will separate out these ones here, so if that cart comes along, it'd be fine this go, but if it's too close to one of these, it'll get separated out, and then when it comes back for the logic, there is enough space for them to be separated. That's what I'm trying to say there, so the logic doesn't accidentally twig and send multiple ones off in one go. Okay, so we have our minecarts going around here doing their thing, dropping off into our goods here. So we now need to adjust these here. Wow, why are there 3 carts doing that? Do not know. So, you're coming down. Who are you? You are on vegetable stew. So, you, and where were you going to? You were going to that food market. You're going to be on vegetable stew at that food market. The next one coming down, you're on medical wraps to that apothecary. You're going to be medical wraps to that apothecary. Then you're going to stop and go, I can't get down there, I can't pass down there because there's a cart in the way, and oh my god, and oh my, it's all gone terribly wrong, help me, help me. Please get on with it and go and do something. So you're on veggie stew, going to the other food market. I'm going to remove that one way there, just for the moment. Your medicinal wraps going to that apothecary. We've done that already, so we don't need you. Your medical wraps going to that apothecary, so you can go and do that. Going to move all the one-way seasons like that, just so you can go away and do what you're doing. Right, you go away. You go away. You go away. You go away. Okay. Right, you go away. Basically, I'm moving all the wagons kind of down here because they're broken. They're doing some very weird stuff. So you're taking. Oh, you have something. You're taking that. So that's fine. Okay, so now I can rebuild the road system here. And that'll help sort things out a little bit. So, right. What do we got? We got one wagon delivering veggie stew to that food market. We got another wagon delivering it to that food market. So the veggie stew is covered. You are doing medical wraps to that one there. You need a buddy. Medical wraps to that one there. Okay. And then we're going to need... Yep. And then we're going to need 2 more wagons. 1 and 2. You are going to take apple pie to there. And you are going to take apple pie to there. And that should be it. Now they are going to run and bump into each other and cause weird things, but they don't have far to path now. They've only got a short distance, so everything should work better for them. It says hopefully. Now our happiness is rising. That's good. Our silos, however, are depleting quite quickly. Yep, you're fine. It's really weird though, because all these were mucking about and they were travelling from here to there. But these ones that are travelling from there, which is further, all the way over to there, don't seem to be mucking about at all. I wonder whether they were coming down, going here, trying to figure out a path to get back up and seeing that the road was blocked. Because obviously they're going, oh, I need to get up here, but there's a cart here. And I can't pass that cart because it assumes it's stationary. And it just bugs out. I wonder whether that would be the case with these ones if I finish this bridge off. And one drops off and then tries to come back when another one's on its way back, whether that would go wrong. Maybe the bridges do need like passing blocks in them. Not sure. I think that's also sometimes what you see with the tweaks, like when a car is here and he picks up and he goes, oh, I need to go now. He passed. He figures out a path to go along. So his path would be, say he was going to the apothecary. It'd be obviously on the road, along here, down there to there. But that cart's in the way, so it would be along here, around this cart, back up and down, which is why you see them tweak around things. Why we saw that cart come down here and then choose to go around here, then around again. Maybe because there was a cart right there at the time. I don't know how the pathing works. I'm using my knowledge of how A-star path forwarding works, and it's sorry if that's confusing to you, because obviously it's a programming thing. The A-star pathing algorithm is complicated, But I do know how it works, and obviously that's how I would do it. But I would allow carts to travel through each other, I think, and obviously Eric, who writes this game, hasn't, because it makes sense for the carts to run into each other, and that's why. And I'm rambling, trying to debug a bug in someone else's game. Wow. Okay, so anyway, we have put this in place here, and we have space to put some earth down here, so if I want to put a fourth thing down here, I can do it, and bring the barn up to here. Don't know what it would be. It does mean that our food markets are now really saturated with stuff, other than cheese apparently, which makes sense because we've always struggled for cheese. Now we're struggling for what? Are you struggling for cotton? What on earth? Did I turn that down? Did I do that in a previous episode? Did I ignore the fact that it was struggling? Or is it that you're not struggling? Is it that you're struggling? Has the recipe for that changed? Now we're stuffed? I don't know. Not privy to it. I don't know whether it has or not, but our cheese situation is running low because of cloth. Hopefully that will fix it. What is here using this air boost? We are doing it on that grain mill. And we tap the workshop. Yes, we can. Let's do that. Let's tap the workshop into this. So, you're gonna have. Oh, yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong. Right. Oh, remove that one. Then that should work. Okay, so now you got a bypass. So this workshop will now get a little bit of boost, not as much as people seem good. 5, just under what you're using. Struggling for that, so we want 6. I want that to just start filling up, not start dropping down. There we go, 49, 40, there we go, that looks about right. And obviously we're getting a higher boost as well because we're getting people there, and that gets 200% speed boost from the air. So I think maybe this should be on 7. Yes. Hopefully that'll even things out a bit. Okay. Right. And our issue is not recharging them, so we don't apparently have enough air crystals here. Okay. Okie dokie, let's do a little magic trip with an air crystal. Grab you. And where the hell are our air crystals? They are. Don't appear to be being made. Why is this? Why aren't you producing? I think you're under a lot of demand. Yeah, I think you're under a lot of demand and it's just a bit much. But yeah, you're going to grab air crystals, and then you're going to be moved via the magic hand to here. I'm going to drop off your air crystal. There you go. Okay, so we're going to get a boost of an extra 4 air crystals in there, which hopefully will be enough to keep the system bit more saturated. Get our cloth supply. There you go. Cloth supplies are replenishing. Awesome. So we are good. We are good to go here. So hopefully cheese production will return very shortly. That will help our things out. We're up to 75 happiness now, which is awesome. Not sure what our cap would be. So I think we're going to bring this episode to a close here. Obviously built the rail system, put the coal out, got this going here. Let's just finish off the episode with, that was the wrong one. We want that one, which has got 4. You know what, let's just, and we'll put that back and no one know the difference. Okay, there we go. Right, so awesome. That will probably have to be sped up, but we'll do that later. So we've got a coal back and running. Our iron, for some bizarre reason, is bugged up and stopped, and something has wrong with it, I think. Why is our iron not getting down here? Oh! Ow! Fiddlesticks. Yes, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. That's not going to work because I can't put in the up and over there. That's going to block our iron off. Okay. So maybe we have to put it here, for instance. I think that would work. That would work. Let's put it there. And then we can bring this episode to a close, and next time we'll come back and well, I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something else. I'm not sure what we have left. I'm still obviously working on getting things going here. So we've got our food market to 100%. Our food markets are pretty much 100% now, so there's cheese in them. Our general stores are not. They are 2 things. We need to produce pickaxes and materials. So we'll look at getting the reinforced planks and pickaxes transported down. That has to be made up here and transported around. So we shall do that next episode. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.